Senshi and Ranger are going to leave the swamp and try to trek across the Deadlands, and I believe it's Shem. They're needing another 1 or 2 skeletons for their crew, and haven't seemed to be able to find any yet. They've traveled across a lot of the west, the border zone, the Sten Desert, Spider Plains, and now the swamp with no success. So Ranger knows for sure that there is skeletons in the Deadlands. He used to travel there a lot, but he didn't know if it was a couple days ago or a couple years ago, but ran into some issues with some fellow skeletons, so right now he is hoping it was a long time ago and that they forgot as well. The swamp seems endless. Ranger and Senshi keep seeing nothing but large trees and foliage for quite a while. Do start to feel the familiar dust of the rest of Kenshi blowing on them. They know they are getting into Shem. Say hello to the mender. This is a great shot. Absolutely great shot. Beautiful. Loving this reshaded mod, but back to Ranger and Senshi. As they approach the village, they're not quite sure what they'll find as they approach nighttime. Hopefully no hostilities. Some shut doors. There's a sign. Here what they think is an animal. Have animals. Always wanted a pet, but not today. As they look around for any other shops, they see none and don't see any more bars as well, so they move to keep heading on their way. They see some lights in the distance. I try to head for those. See if they're friendly or not so friendly. Ranger suggests more training on the road for him and Senshi. As they approach, they see the green lights of menders, better than cannibals. As they look around at their map, look at their surroundings, try to find one of the crevices that take them into the Deadlands. I see some sort of structure over here. Hoping it's friendly. Look at, it looks like a trade caravan. The friendly words of bar. A bar this close to the Deadlands might just yield some skeleton friends. Mercenaries passing through. Some Greenlanders. Several smugglers. But, no sign of any skeletons. Let's check the next floor. Just in case, maybe a skeleton repair bed or someone hiding, but it seems we have no such luck. Let's see. Just have food, nothing else. Alright. Well, no sense in waiting around here, Ranger says. Best get moving. Did see a camp just to the south of here. He knows of some skeletons in the area, but perhaps not this far out of the Deadlands. So, Ranger and Senshi keep at it. Their first week together, they've seen quite a bit. Several battles, some jail time, over some miscommunications. And they start to enter Deadlands. Senshi thought he spotted a camp up here. Want to just take a look. Looks like they're nomads. No one worth picking a fight over. These two have been running what seems like non-stop. Since they began their journey together. All these partially dead or half dead robots kind of freak Senshi out. Ranger knows what to look for. Essentially, if they tweak or move at all, start to get worried. If not, good to go. Doesn't quite remember the way to the city. Just walking over the skeletons of former giant robots. spotted several ruins. The skulls and bones of massive robots and massive creatures long dead. See some lights on over here, which may or may not be a good thing. So they decide to approach carefully. Ranger knows this isn't the city. Tries to orient himself again. Thinks I need to keep heading in this direction, a little around this rock, maybe across. Oh. Ranger makes a bet, keeping an eye on a large group of iron spiders. The bad one's still roaming the area. He knows they can outrun him. They've been training, getting the rust off their gears. And the acid rain actually peels the rust off their skin, their parts rather, quite nicely. He sees it. The flames of civilization. They see skeletons. Skeletons, skeletons, skeletons. What a wonderful sight to see. Sort of large structure they hope is a gathering spot. Instead it is someone else's workshop. Try to look passive, so no one will pick a fight with them. See a large skeleton right there. Several skeletons. What a great opportunity. Finn. Ranger decides to give him a little better name than Finn. He knows he can tweak some of his parts as well. He feels he can refit Finn a little bit at least. And into Alex. A bit more solid. Gives him some extra sealant to darken his tone a little bit. He's able to tweak some of his joints, extend them a little bit. Nothing much he can do about it. The rest of it with his frame require too many parts, but Alex, rebirthed with the group, is ready to join. Let's see if they have any weapons for him. They have several options for weapons. First weapon's not much better than what he has, but it's something. Senshi starts sitting down to talk and get to know him while Ranger attempts to talk to some more people in the bar. He knows the likes of these guys. He wants him a lot more sanded down. He'll pull some of his stuff up as well. He's a bigger skeleton from the right from the get-go, but Menace was a former name that Ranger knew him by. Looks like there's another one. Nail doesn't quite seem to be one of the best recruits. Kind of reluctant, more so than Senshi at the time. Senshi, after talking to Alex and Menace, start to realize that he might actually be a little more charismatic than he thought he was. A little more ready to go up and at him. Send Sadnail over to see if he can find a repair kit and any weapons, but no weapons it seems. Menace has his own weapons. Alex is going to give a shorter weapon to Sadnail. Claims he hasn't fought in a while. Wasn't quite ready for a journey, but it's alright. Senshi thinks Menace, or Ranger thinks Menace can handle the large axe, the Tabargus. With Ranger's new crew, sets off, make sure they're kind of on the same level as it comes into for training. Working the joints, working the rust off the joints, breaking in the actuators, make sure the hydraulics are cleared out. Extra movement will help all these things, allow them to run faster, lift heavier objects, and as they get more in the groove, be able to fight better and defend themselves. So the next time a group of hungry bandits comes along, they don't get completely mauled. I think this is a good test. Ranger takes the group over, a couple of iron spiders. Some of the guards are helping in the attack. Decide to split up the attack. Guards join in. Ranger's not quite happy at the state of his new recruits, but you have to start somewhere. Senshi goes in to gather the parts, strip them down before they reboot. Excellent. Everyone needs to work on their own repairs. Help get that back up. Ranger and Senshi want to help, but right now they need to have everyone fix themselves. Ranger and Senshi overlook these new recruits, giving them a second chance at life. Have a long, long life they've already lived. And they hope they can turn them into something good. No. Why was Menace picked up? Who did he pick up? Who picked up Menace? Interesting. Armin came out to help and just also happened to pick up Menace for some reason. There we go, just trying to help out, I guess. Menace got messed up pretty bad. Barman's just trying to help. Since she picks him up, so there can be hopefully no more confusion. Picked up a couple thousand from selling those. The Ranger has an idea on how to get money and raise money for the parts and weapons they'll need. It's brutal, it's painful, but it'll be pretty effective. So they head back off into the Deadlands, hoping to bait some more iron spiders. Got a serpentine. Trains the athletics as well as keeps those spiders interested in their target. Ranger's been around long enough that he knows even these iron robots act similar to regular animals. They're programmed simply, not too smart of intelligence, so they could serve their masters without too many questions. Unlike the skeletons, who were simply built for sentience. Fantastic shot. These graphics are just amazing. So Menace took a hit. He's knocked out again. Slowly winning against the last couple spiders. That bartender loves to pick up. Menace for some reason. These guys, Ranger and Senshi, come stripping for parts, but looks like the bartender left. Oh, unless he's right here. He is right here once again, ready to buy all the fresh parts that he can resell to other skeletons. Great luck. They had even brought him leather, which, you know, was not common in these parts. Ranger wants to take everyone for one more fight before they move on. They need more money. This is one of the best ways Ranger can think of to, what was the old saying? Kill 2 humans with 1 sword? Nah. Something with birds and stones, perhaps? I can't remember. At any rate, it's efficient. And that's what Ranger likes. Efficiency. You hear some pretty intense thundering over the ridge. Wondering what it is. He suspects it might be something very bad. Team crests the ridge to see it in all its glory. A horrifying beast. Absolutely massive. Ranger, being almost unfazed, says, "Let's get after it." The rest of the team, not so sure. After several of them just barely woke up from being knocked out not too long ago. Alright, we got it to town. We just have to get it to threaten the guards. There we go. We have a guard involved. Oh, it's sad Neil got knocked out in a single hit. Any more guards coming in? Senshi's gonna go and pick up Sad Neil. Hopefully repair him a bit. See what happens when he wakes up. Oh man, this solo guard is taking this thing on. Maybe they go on rotation. Ranger. You take your team in. I guess we all go in. Oh no, all crippled. Trying to escape. Come on, guard. Really? Just gonna sit there? Stare at that cleanser unit? Do nothing. Alright then. I mean, there we go. Now we're starting to get everyone in the city involved. They're like, oh, that giant thudding was just a massive monster. I thought that was just the wind. Alright, let's get a good charge in. There we go, fantastic shot. Let's see this fight play out. This thing's got massive health. Let's see who gets knocked out from our team. Alright, Ranger, you start rescuing people. Senshi, you're gonna grab Menace. You are gonna grab Sad Neil. Just gonna put him down. Right there. Do some repairs. Alex is in real bad shape. That barman, man. He just loves picking up knocked out people, that's for sure. These skeletons are all going at it. Alright, the rest of them are going back into the fray. Same with you, Sad Neil. Oh, you didn't stand up, you just got picked up. Another great shot. Wasn't quite fair to bring this into the center of town to knock out lots of people, but it's great training for the team and will be a absolute treasure of loot inside this. They can strip down for parts. And there it goes. Several people knocked out. Senshi's gonna start on the stripping. Rebooting. Oh, whoa. Oh, gotta love it when they get launched. And he survived. Alright, team, well, ain't no rest for the wicked. We're gonna take this thing on ourselves. Select someone else. Want to take him on too. Meet him right on the banks of the dead lake. Just gotta take out a little more of his head. Almost got him. There he goes. Ranger Senshi's gonna go right in for the parts. AI core. Some skeleton eyes. Skeleton muscles, electronics. Gonna load up Alex while he's knocked out. Same with Menace and Sad Neil. Have this thing looted for parts. This will be one fantastic looting spree. Well worth the almost a half a day of chasing this thing around. Right, everyone seems to be. Oh no. Sad Neil lost a leg. Looks like we'll need to go get some new parts for him. You get the first upgrade, my dude. Let's see a parts shop. Looks like. this stuff is gonna pay for his new leg. Alright, so sad Neil, you lost your left leg. Max HP. There's so many options to choose from. KLR is the man. Several crazy options to choose from. Gonna make Sad Neil a left leg. Let's trade with Sad Neil. And let's put on his new leg. Oh, did we buy the wrong leg? Of course we did. We want a scout leg left. There we go. Right, well, wasted quite a bit of money on that. But I think we will net a profit on that run. In the AI core alone. Shopkeeper can't afford that. Alright, looks like we moved to a new shopkeeper. That makes sense. Sad Neil. Let's get that new leg on you. Oh man. Looking good, Sad Neil. Alright, let's finish selling this haul and it's up to 62,000. We might even be close to 100k this time. Just with this run. Even with the accidental purchase, I think we're definitely coming out on top. Fantastic. Excellent way to start the crew. And these guys are gonna head likely to the United Cities to start their adventure, but what they'll likely do is head back out west and do some more bounty hunting and training before they can head out east to the United Cities.